Okay, so I wanted to make this video for you, kind of give you a better idea on your breath work. And in my opinion, it's better to just start slow because it can get uncomfortable, and sometimes your ego just wants you to not do it, and becomes a challenge to actually get it done. So if you start small and then you see those benefits, it's going to motivate you to keep on going. So I'm just going to explain a few things that I do. My breath work, honestly, I got an idea of what it was supposed to be like through some videos, but then I tuned into my body and I just breathe intuitively. But you have to just be aware of when your ego's trying to chime in and get you to stop because it's uncomfortable and you know something big's coming. Like you'll start breathing, you'll start doing your breaths, and maybe some anger comes up or something dense that you really don't like, and you're gonna stop and you're gonna fucking just surface it, and it's just gonna hang there. And then you're gonna be fucking hanging out in your shit for 3-4 days until you clear it. So if that arises, just know, like, if you get that feeling, keep pushing through that. You have to. If not, you're really gonna regret it. So a few things that I do. Okay, so retention is when you are not breathing. So out retention. When you do your out retention and you have no air in your diaphragm, you're gonna suck in like this. And it's like you're gonna be picturing you pulling the energy from your root chakra all the way up your energy centers, up through your crown. Just through the suction though, not through the breath. So you're just pulling it in like this. That's all you're doing. And you're picturing that energy coming up through all your lower chakras, through your heart, up your upper chakras, and out your crown. And you do that until you have the fight or flight response, until your body's fighting for a breath. And then when you're fighting for a breath and you take a breath, you and almost roll your eyes in the back of your head like you're trying to look at your third eye. And then you're also visualizing the energy getting pulled up from your root all the way out your crown. So a majority of this, like, that's really important is the visualization as well. Like, you could do the breath work and you might feel good and everything, but in order to clear those traumas and clear all them energy blocks, you're gonna have, well, it's in your best interest to do the visualization along with it. And I just start small. So I'm just gonna do 10 breaths, 3 rounds, and another thing is find your flow. Like when you see me do my breath work, you don't have to do this. Sometimes people like doing this, but be careful because if this is your first time, you have a chance of passing out, and if you lean forward and crack your head, you have to be careful. So until you really know how it affects your body, you might want to do it laying down. But go, you know the answers. I don't need to give them to you. So Now, when you retain your breath, you're going to contract your diaphragm. So you're going to flex your muscles all the way up, even to your chest, your breasts, and just contract it. And you could hold that to fight or flight as well, or you could just do a synchronistic number like 22 seconds or 33 seconds and breathe it out, whatever you're feeling. Just go connect to your body. Your body's going to tell you. And then another thing is when I breathe all my air out, I go down like this and almost like crunching my abs together to push the rest of that energy and air out. So So that breath's called the lion's breath, or some people call it the breath of fire. Don't quote me on that. It's one of the two. There was something else I was gonna say. So when you do your full in breath, use your nose to breathe, to exhale in. So it clears your third eye and your crown. And then the whole thing of me moving around is your body releases traumas, your trauma, trapped energy through movement and breath. So that's why I'm moving. And just whatever your body's intuitive, there's no right or wrong way as long as it feels nice and you're not straining. And then another thing I like doing is on your retention, on your out retention, where your diaphragm's not contracted, you could do an organ massage and get in there and massage your organs all the way down, to all your lady parts, And sometimes I even you see me go like this, it's like breaking up any blockages that are in your heart center or in your solar plex or in your sacral, whatever you're feeling, It's all intuition. The only thing you need to do is find that fluent, that motion with that breath. If you could just turn it into a dance, it actually becomes very therapeutic. But that's pretty much it. And as far as, holding your breath for a very long time, the goal is the fight or flight response. I don't really go for how long I can hold my breath. I really don't care. That's not my intention. Some people do that Wim Hof method breath, and part of that thing is holding your breath for long periods of time, like up to 3 minutes. But that's totally different than what we're doing. So just know that the more you oxygenate your body, so we just took 10 breaths and I wasn't able to hold my breath very long. But if I was to do 40 or 50 breaths, I would definitely be able to hold my breath for, you know, close to 2 minutes or maybe even more. I don't really care about that. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you can move around when you're doing this energy, you know? You could even do the cat cow. But you ain't gonna be breathing at it, but you could get that energy moving, you know? And that's pretty much it. So hopefully that helped. This is gonna be a long video, so I'm just gonna post it to my YouTube account and you can watch it from there. And then others get to watch it as well, so it's a win-win, you know? Either way, I hope it helps.